That's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Fitzpatrick, the old war horse, getting everybody up to the line quickly. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. On third down, Fitzpatrick. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on third down. Fitzpatrick. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 97 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So we've hit intermission. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Cardinals 16. Dolphins nothing.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. Still going inside the 30.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. They'll run again with Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for a Cardinal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, this is Jackson. Powering his way forward. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Just keeping the play alive. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That one into the hands of Laird. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Fitzpatrick. And now another one thrown incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
4th down.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella take it and rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it? Taking care of the football. He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
2nd and 2 at the 40.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down. Just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11.
2nd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.